XLR Radio.
Right, it's time for another guest now, and we have a unique story on the show. We always like unique stories. We have Fes Batista now, Batista on the line joining me, and he has got a great story to tell. First up, Fes, you are a professional boxer. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm a professional boxer. I am 2-0 as a professional, 2 fights, 2 wins, and I box in Pensacola, Florida, and I used to box also in Las Vegas, Nevada, in America.
Wow, wonderful, brilliant. And so you are from Yorkshire, is that right?
I'm from Huddersfield.
Huddersfield, yeah.
The greatest town in the whole wide world.
So you're putting Huddersfield on the map.
Yeah, I'm really proud to be from Huddersfield. It's a wonderful town, and there's so many good things that we have in Huddersfield. And I'm just passionate about people finding out about Huddersfield. Obviously, wherever I go around the world, I always try to promote my hometown. I think it's important to be proud of your roots.
Yeah, sure. And you've spent a bit of time in Las Vegas. How was living the Las Vegas dream?
Las Vegas was unbelievable. I mean, I was in a penthouse at the MGM Signature, which is attached to the MGM Grand.
Mm-hmm.
And it was unbelievable because I made so many friends and we had a great time. And I got to go to so many great concerts and boxing matches. And, of course, I was training there as well. I was focusing on my career, my amateur boxing career at the time. But when I wasn't training, I was having so much fun. I was making friends. I love people. I absolutely love people. And, the Las Vegas, I have so many stories about Las Vegas. We could go on forever.
Yeah, sure.
An amazing city.
So we're here today to discuss how a certain pop star helped you get through life. Her name's Lady Gaga. I've heard of her before. So, first off, do you remember when Lady Gaga burst onto the scene with Just Dance way back in January 2009?
Yes.
That was such a great song, wasn't it? It just burst out onto the scene from nowhere.
Oh, absolutely. And I remember hearing it first and I was just like taken back because even like, of course, the track itself was unbelievable. But the name as well was so iconic and different. You couldn't help but just give that whole project attention. Whether it was positive or negative, everybody was just like, I mean, mostly it was positive, of course. It was a huge hit. But a lot of people were like, who on earth, what is a Lady Gaga? And she just got everyone's attention, and it was unbelievable. Yeah. I love that song.
So it's number one in all the countries back in the day. What is your favourite Lady Gaga song? What Lady Gaga song means the most to you?
That's extremely difficult to answer because there's so many that I really love. But if you really, really wanted me to come out with one, and I would say "Marry the Night," which is from the Born This Way album.
Yeah.
"Marry the Night." Very, very important to me because quite literally the lyrics in that song saved my life. I was going through a really horrible situation where I was bullied racially, really badly, like consistently as well. And I pretty much gave up on my life. I completely gave up. My self-esteem was non-existent. And I truly started to believe the words from these bullies that I was no good, and all the racial horrible slurs that they said, I pretty much agreed with all the stuff that they said. That's how bad it got, and eventually it led me to a point where I decided that life was not worth living anymore, and I was literally millimeters away actually from cutting my wrists and taking my own life until this song, which was playing on my laptop on my bed, randomly played, and the lyrics in that song just literally stunned me, and then just shocked me. Like I just was froze. I remember freezing clearly. This was like about just after 2 a.m. at night, and I just remember just looking in the mirror. I'd been crying for so long. I had this knife in my hand with 3 silver circles on each side. I remember that. And this song literally saved my life. And I just can't be thankful enough for Lady Gaga's song, Marry the Night, because like I said, that song changed my entire life, because not only did it save my life, I almost feel like I got a rebirth from that song, because then I really started to study Lady Gaga. Like, she was my savior, effectively. Her song has saved me. Music saved me, right? So I was like, let me study my savior. And she used to always say, and she still says, about chasing your dream and going after it and, have no regrets. And I always wanted to be a professional boxer. I knew I was a little talented in that, but I thought, what, let's really aggressively pursue my dream. And surely enough, I trained hard, and with all of Lady Gaga's inspiration, I managed to go over to America, get signed up by a superstar, Roy Jones Jr., and I won my professional debut on Lady Gaga's birthday. Would you believe how crazy that was? In front of 10,000 people in Florida. I won that, and I've just won my second pro fight, and now I'm in line for a title fight, and it's all because Marry the Night was my turning point. It literally saved my life. It took me to a whole nother planet. I just don't have words to describe what Marry the Night did for me. It's just, it saved my life. It changed me.
So absolutely awesome story that is. And thanks so much for sharing that. That's so brave of you, and no doubt it's made you a stronger person. So moving on to my next question now. Lady Gaga's in a new film called A Star Is Born. Will we be watching it?
Absolutely. I mean, she's been promoting it quite a bit, and I can't wait for it to come out. I mean, recently I've been traveling so much myself. I have been literally all over the place, so it's been quite difficult keeping up with news and of Gaga, of anything really. I've literally been exhausted traveling, but definitely when that movie comes out, I will absolutely be watching it, and of course promoting it as well. I think everybody should watch that movie. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
And a few more questions. Have you ever met Lady Gaga or seen her in concert?
I saw her in concert twice in Vegas, and you know what? They are the greatest moment. The first time I went, I'd say that was probably my greatest moment of my whole life. It even beats winning my professional debut in front of 10,000 people. It beats that. It beats going on CNN and saving lives through my story to 300 million people live. No, it beats that. Just seeing her and, physically she's there, and, she even glanced at me, and I just looked at her for a brief moment. I was just like, wow. The art rave, it was called, on her art pop tour. It was unbelievable. Like, that was the greatest moment of my life. And I have spoken to her father, and her father did say to me that, look, if you ever fight and we're in town, we'd love to watch you fight. And he was like, I wish you all the best. And he was really nice to me. So I haven't met Lady Gaga. That is one of my biggest dreams.
It's on your bucket list. So great, so thanks for sharing the Lady Gaga. So is it, she calls her fans a little monsters. You're definitely a little monster, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'm a very proud little monster.
Good for you.
And a lot of people don't understand, because in the boxing world, it's all macho, and there's lots of, tough guy mentality in boxing. So when I come across as, hello, I'm a little monster, they look at me a little strange. And I am a little strange. I am a little eccentric, and I am very odd and bizarre. But you know what? It's who I am. I'm not going to change who I am to be some macho, tough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a professional boxer. I can fight, you know what I mean? But I am a proud little.
Put it this way, I'd hate to bet with you, Fes, but it's great that you've kept your individuality as well. That's what's set you aside from everyone else.
And that's what Gaga teaches. That's what, I mean, she's my icon, she's my hero, and she helped me believe in myself and being proud of myself. And if people don't like that, not everybody's going to like the true, authentic version of who you are, then that's fine. And I think too many people are so afraid of being true to themselves and letting let their true character out, in fear of being judged. I don't like that. I'm never afraid, and I'm very unapologetic about myself. It's who I am. I have a big heart. I've got lots of love to give. But I am a little bit bizarre. That's just who I am.
That's it. That's it. Be yourself. You can't be anyone else, can you? Well, Fes,
absolutely.
There's one more question. There's going to be a big fight on October the 6th between McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but who's going to win that?
I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor is also one of my biggest idols that I idolize, and actually I'm good friends with his manager, Audi Attar. I speak to him quite often. I would say Conor McGregor, because Conor is an absolute legend in MMA. Khabib is a very tough fighter. He's undefeated, but he's never been in the cage with somebody like Conor. So I think Conor's going to figure him out, but it's not going to be an easy fight. I was extremely shocked when I saw the announcement because I just would have liked Conor to have probably one fight before, just because he hasn't been in the octagon for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have liked to have a warm-up or a touch-up fight with someone and then Khabib. But either way, I think Conor will. He's never one to shy from a challenge. He never backs down, and credit to him. And I believe come fight night, he will be victorious in a very good and entertaining fight.
Great. That concludes the interview. You heard it here first. So Fes Batista here on the Dannysun morning show. What a great interview that was, and all the best with your career.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Great stuff. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.